depends on how I feel. Let me get my lip gloss. I'll be putting these Bubba Carmen's on the spot. Them and these goddamn fear tactics. Go take that shit somewhere, bitch. Let's get the time and the date. Monday, April 27th, 2026 at 5:19 p.m. Okay? Alright. My list is getting kind of chapped. So which ones I'm going to use today? Yeah. We got these. Okay. I try to use different cards for different decks, and then I use the last one for a different cold case. So I hope everybody's having a blissful day, evening. Okay. Let's go with this cold case. Let's see what's going on. Okay. I mean, like, y'all can do your own cold cases too. I want y'all to tap into your psychic abilities. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to be doing that, you know. I be trying to help you. So somebody gave an offering. It looked like to two people. This is force for arrest and rejuvenate. Communicated. So they was talking to two people. They were trying to choose which one. This person could have had a child to start a new beginning. Somebody wanted to start a new beginning, so they had a choice between two people. They have a child, a young child. So this is a single parent. Try to balance their life out. Okay? They're trying to get balance in their life, find balance for them and their child. When I see the two cups, it's them and their child. Okay? Yeah. Queen of Wands. Upright. Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands. Fulfillment, and then try to get a fresh start for their child. So this is somebody that probably was single mom, and they had two men to choose from. They wanted to just rest. They finally wanted to get some rest, you know, being a single parent or something like that. They wanted to balance something out. Okay? This is somebody that's very intuitive and got a lot of wisdom and, you know, free-spirited, you know, but they thought about their child. You know, they wanted to balance something out. Maybe they wanted to find their child a father. I seen Tower, so do we have to go back in the past? What happened to their baby fathers? I see conflict. Father Wands. Let's go. Let's go. What's this card? Ace of Pentacles. So he was looking for somebody that with stability. Okay? Somebody that had stability. That could bring them and their child stability. Conflict. But for some reason, they kept going through conflict. Page of Swords with young energies. So this is a person, I would say they were like a cougar. You know, they would pick young, immature energies. The Empress. But they're an Empress. So let's put this over here. So they had one that's that was a Page of Swords. Okay? They were trying to get fulfillment and balance something out. But there was a lot of conflict. So this is their baby daddy. This is a young energy. Like, you know, young, immature Page of Swords energy that brought a lot of conflict. They was going to do some conflict with their baby daddy. So they was out here looking for somebody to bring them, you know, rest and rejuvenation, them and their child. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, let's get to the details of this. Yeah, reflecting. They started reflecting on their life, about what they really wanted in love. Okay? Or is this person really to truly want the one for them? Did they really want to start a family with this person? Because look, they wasn't getting much out the deal. This is like the Eight of Swords. A lot of fighting in the communication. Somebody don't know how to communicate. A Page of Swords. They don't know how to communicate well. So they started thinking and reflecting like, I want better for me. I want better for my child. I need to start looking for somebody else that's going to fulfill me with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so they started having choices, options, started weighing their options. Okay. Yeah. Five of Swords. Yeah. Somebody can communicate. So I'm gonna put this under the swords. This is an older lady that ended up getting pregnant by a younger person, and then the communication is off, and they wanted something to balance out. They wanted to have other options. So they started, I guess, while they was with this person, maybe this is what the conflict was about. Maybe this person started going to look elsewhere. Like going out. I'm seeing the cups, going out to clubs and shit, drinking, meeting men or something like that, and that will bring the conflict with this younger energy. I mean, if you don't want to do right by an older lady, why even pick an older lady? Why even get with an older lady? So she ended up having a baby with this person. So she had like a couple options, two options. So she started talking to other people. Yeah, truth. She wanted somebody that's truthful, honest. So maybe there was a lot of lies, backstabbing going on. Okay, so there's a lot of lying, backstabbing going on with the Two of Swords. So this is a loyal woman, Empress. This is an Empress, Page of Pentacles. And they barely work. This somebody like barely works, barely bring money home to take care of them and the child. So this is a Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Don't know how to communicate, some shit like that. Barely work. So she started going to the club, looking at other options. Okay, there goes the King of this is the Emperor. Child, she met her Emperor. Okay, she ended up meeting her Emperor. A boss. Somebody that's the boss of, maybe this is a boss of a club. That's what I'm picking up. Because I hear free drinks. So she used to get free drinks from this Emperor. So who's the other person? She's a Queen of Wands Empress. So who is the other person? So first, yeah, this is who she was dating. Emperor is a boss, a leader. So maybe this is a person. Maybe she started working at this club, and that used to bring conflict. I mean, if you're not working, what is she supposed to do? She probably could have started working for this Emperor at this club. It could be like a waitress, bartender. I'm getting bartender. The bartender, yeah, you're looking at me. Somebody, the bartender. So she was bartending at a club. She was a bartender at a club. Child. Balancing the scales. She had to balance out her home life and balance this out. Balance her child. Balance this immature man she was dealing with. Balance her child. Balance working. She was trying to make balance with all this. Okay. What's this about this Emperor? What's this about this Emperor? Yeah, Horizon. She had foresight about him. Like, this sounds like a secret affair or something. Ten of Swords. Lying, backstabbing, deceiving. She was talking to him, communicating with him about her home life with who she was with. She told him she was with the devil. She thought she was with the devil. Chaotic, addictions, He might got addiction, something like that. So she was communicating with this Emperor about how she foreseeing her future, horizon is at a standstill. Her relationship is at a standstill. She don't know which way to go. She feel like this man she with is the devil. So that's the two. That's the two men right there then. Like she don't feel stable. Like she was looking at options. She don't feel stable with this person. Like if you feel like he the devil, yeah. She will whine. She'll talk on social media. She'll talk about her problems on social media. Letting everybody know what's going on, like how she feel about her relationships. Do minis, GFI's tower. She felt like a tower moment was coming. She probably could have put that on social media. Look, Knight of Pentacles, and how she was looking for somebody that could bring stability in her life. An older person. So So she used to talk, child. She used to talk about him on the social media, like how young-minded he is, shit like that. Like, I wish I would have met somebody. I got a child with him. You know how that is. I got a child with him, but he's not doing what he's supposed to do. For me and the child, I gotta balance out my life. She probably used to do videos like, child, I gotta work. I gotta take. It seemed like it seemed like I'm taking care of 2 kids. I gotta balance out my home life. I gotta balance out working. I gotta balance out taking care of my home. You know, shit like that. Reflecting. That's what I'm seeing with this mirror. So she started reflecting on social media. That's what I'm picking up. And she'll watch the comments. She'll get a lot of comments about, you know, whatever. But this is her boss right here. She's complaining to, like, I feel like the tower, like, I feel like I'm about to end this, or I feel like it's going to end bad. Or maybe she's got this on social media, like, you should leave because I feel like this is going to end bad. You see her looking at the globe? That would be like social media and shit like that. I feel like it's going to end bad for you. But she'll talk to her boss about this shit too. The star. Like, you need to get in healing and alignment. You need to get in alignment. Maybe, you know how people talk on social media. You need to go through that threshold. You know, you need to just go ahead and leave. You need to just go ahead and leave because this shit going to end up in a tower. You get what I'm saying? This shit about to end up in a tower. You're going to end up hurt. She'll come on there and talk about her heartbreak, how he was breaking her heart, all this shit, love, and, you know, I'm just picking up this on social media and then go talk to her boss about it. And it's something about that communication that they used to get in an argument about all the time. About, I see it like, why you keep putting shit about me on your social media? You know, well, if you do better, then I don't have to talk about you, some shit like that. 3 of Cups. Them, her, the child, and him. Like, she thought, like, this offer was going to be good. They're going to be doing teamwork. But it didn't turn out like that. So this is a younger, they younger than her. They don't necessarily have to be a teenager, nothing like that. This person is just younger than them. Young-minded. More young-minded. They could be an older person, but they're more young-minded. You know what I'm saying? But she'll talk about this on social media. I see her saying, like, yeah, like somebody said, yo, get out of there. You know, you're going to go through a tower moment. You're going to get heartbreak. You know, shit like that. Backstabbing, lying, deceiving. She talk about them cheating. Shit like that. He cheated on me and he keep cheating on me and, you know, shit like that. And go tell the boss, too. The boss could even told her the same thing these people told her on social media. They like, stay strong. Some people like, stay strong. You know, stay strong. But other people kind of felt like she was about to go through you need to go heal by yourself and get in alignment with you and your child. Something like that. Because I feel as though they dangerous. She probably felt like, man, I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit of domestic violence. Maybe she should talk about that. Yeah. She's a Queen of Cups. Empath. Very, you know, empathic, caring, loving. You know how they always talk about when you on Wicked, Trash, and Fatal Trash, they was caring, loving, they had it all. You know how they start off. So this is one of those people. And she got with a younger, either a young-minded person, masculine, or some shit like that. Barely word. He a page at most. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. He don't know how to communicate. Okay, Moon hitting. So he was hiding that he was about to, or even she was hiding that she was about to move him to calmer waters. I think she liked the boss. That's what I think is going on here. She ain't never cheat, but I keep hearing the bartender. So she's a bartender. So wherever this at, this is like a bar where everybody go at. They go chill. She pours their drinks. She mixes their drinks. This man used to get jealous of that. Like, how you getting jealous because she working? If they don't work, how you gonna eat? How she gonna feed her child? This some weird shit like that. Like one of those jealous ass men. Is this like Page of Pentacles? Swords. There's a lot of swords. Evil. Like just lying, backstabbing, cheating, deceiving her. So she was hiding that she was gonna move to calmer waters with this boss. He a leader. You know, this is probably what he was talking to her about. When she at work, this is what she putting on social media. This is why she's working. she's posting on social media while he's at home. And then they get in an argument like, yo, why you telling them people all my business? I don't work and shit like that. Well, you know, if you do better, but I don't think she was cheating with him. I think she had compassion for him, understanding. She was just an empath, Queen of Cups energy. She'll tell him, you know, what she got going on, how much she care about her child. She want better for her child, herself. And I don't think this boss probably even know her feelings. He said, leave her alone before you leave him alone. He's childish before you get a heartbreak. I see what's coming over the horizons for you. You don't leave him alone. Heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and get in healing and alignment. Maybe you need to move. Maybe they foresaw a tower moment coming. This is what she was communicating with him. And she had hidden agenda to like move to calmer waters with her and her child to get, you know, in alignment or some shit like that. 3 of Cups. To get with this person. More understanding. To get with this, he was more understanding. Compassionate, just like her. Balance her out. That's what I'm picking up. And on this side, she thought she was gonna get an Ace of Pentacles with this man. So whoever this Empress, this is the one with the Ace of Pentacles. Temperance. Balance her out. This is a lot of swords over here, reflecting. He taught her how to reflect, you know, on her, focus on your child. You know what I'm saying? She's an Empress. A lot of people like her at this job, what I'm picking up, this bartender, 2 of Cups. She's seen herself in a relationship with this leader, boss, Queen of Wands, very intuitive, free-spirited, funny, social butterfly, her. The Empress, this is what this boss saw her as. This other person, so she's seen him as an option. Okay? And balance. Okay? Justice. She'll get justice with him. So Page of Pentacles, 5, always conflict, always fighting, and you know how that go. Page of Swords, can't communicate, always doing something sneaky and slithering behind your back. I just get like coming home at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she need a babysitter or some shit like that. Sometimes she couldn't go to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Offer. So this man made her an offer. Okay? 4 of Swords. Yeah, the rest and rejuvenate. Maybe come live with him to get out of this situation. So that was going on. Like, I see how this shit always, she's posting on social media while she at work. So he offered her to come stay there with her. You know, balance things out in your life. Get your mind right. Get yourself stable. Some shit like that. Like, just caring. I don't think, because I don't see, like, I see cups out here, but I don't see love. I see a lot of balance with cups. Wisdom, intuition. This is somebody that's older than her probably, or the same age, and was giving her a lot of wisdom, like what she should do for her child. Okay? It's better for a child. The child shouldn't be around conflict. He ain't coming home at night. She probably used to have to miss work, and then he'll, you know, cause conflict when he come through the door. Like, this is some weird ass shit right here. It ain't weird. It's just, this how some people are. Barely working, but you can't come home at night. Look, 3 of Pentacles putting her in third-party situations. I heard getting phone calls from your missus. This some shit like that. Look, the double. This man was chaotic. The devil. Look at this shit. Chaotic. The fucking devil. Like, just come through the door, like, chaotic. Don't know how to communicate. Talking shit. Talking down on her, some shit. Putting her in third-party situations. You got missed phone calls from your missus. Like, people used to call the house. Women used to call the house. That's how she found out he was cheating on communication. A lot of communication. Why he wasn't coming home at night. She'll get insight on that, what was hidden. Yeah, and then he'll start his fucking conflict about it. Like, bitch, you wrong. So she thought she was going to have the victory with this man. But it was not a love situation. She seen herself being with him. But he was really concerned about the child. He was concerned about her and the child because he's seeing her as this. Like the 2 of Cups, you know, balance, Empress, Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups, because everybody liked her at this job. So this is like a bar or something like that. She worked at Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Very abundant. Okay, dress nice. This type of person dress nice, smell nice, look nice, beautiful. You know, with that Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, the sun. She made people happy. Okay, when they come in there, Ace of Wands, outpouring support from everybody. She had a lot of support from everybody. Everybody loved her, even on her social media, Page of Cups. At most, this person was a Page of Cups. You know, wisdom. With their wisdom and their intuition. Like, bitch, don't you know you're going to get caught? How the hell they get that, you know, your girlfriend or your baby mama phone number? Like, I'm just getting, like, some kid, they got the communication they got. They even deal with people that, you know, like childish like them. So, like, say the man sleeping, right? And she calling the phone. You got childish bitches, like, pick up the phone. See this shit right here? Page of Cups. They deal with Page of Cups themselves. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the phone. Hey. You know, shit like that. Like, who you? Like, this is when he not coming home at night. She'll call and a chick will pick up. Little childish ass like her ass. That's how she always find out he cheating. And then come home through the door like, what's this? Like, why you call my phone? If you would have called my phone, like, getting smart, you would have found out. Or some weird shit like that I'm hearing. Bitch, bring your ass home. She got to go to work. Devil. This is a goddamn devil. She probably used to say that, too. This man remind me of the damn devil. Like, how you going to tell her not to call your phone? This some Ike and Tina shit. Know you wrong. You remember how Ike used to have women in her face and shit? He married to her. He flirting with women all in front of her and shit. Like thinking that shit right because you a rock star or whatever the fuck this is. I'm feeling some shit like that. He'll tell her not to call the phone. Why did you call the phone? You wouldn't have found out you wouldn't call the phone. You wouldn't be, you know, what did it say? You know how people, if you wouldn't be looking for shit, you wouldn't find shit. You breaking your own heart. Like, he used to talk devilish to her. Some shit like that. She'll go to work, tell her this boss. So this boss was like, why don't you come take your child, make some preparations, I heard preparations, to get out, take your child. He acting like that. He acting devilish in front of your child. Your child don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Why don't you make preparations to come live with me? It ain't no relationship. It's something like that. It ain't gonna be no relationship and nothing like that. But I care about you a lot. You know, you're good, and you know, with my customers love you. You know, you're a sun energy. You know, like, not say it like that, but you make everybody happy when they come in here. So I can't lose you. You know, working here or some shit like that. And somehow if that nigga don't work, then you don't need him. How the fuck you don't work and you ain't coming home at night? You don't even want to babysit your own child. She gotta make that money, but then you complain about her job working at a bar or some shit like that. I know you cheating, but yet still she called the phone and a Page of Cups chick pick up, talking shit. Remind me of that scene in Belly. Remember the girl called the phone like, who the fuck is this? Remember her? Who the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, girl, he told me about you. You know, some shit like that. He told you about. So why the... All I do is, you know, suck his thing. I ain't old enough yet to, you know, but all he let me do is suck his thing. He said I ain't old enough to us yet. That's some childish shit like that. What the fuck is this? So let's get the story of this shit right here. So she wanted to balance out her life for her and her child. This man, he makes the Ace of Pentacles with this club. I know that's right, girl. She was going for the gusto. But he ain't want no relationship. It's just, you know, platonic. I heard platonic. Some shit like that. Friends. He just was looking out for her. He just that compassionate. You know. So he seen her as, you know, like I said, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. She bring in money. The Queen of Pentacles, she bring in money into his club. So she must be very, like, you know, got a body. You know how some of them bartenders be dressing to bring in tips and shit like that? You know, she might wear a little revealing shit, some shit like that. This man used to get mad. Bitch, that's part of my job, to bring the customers in, to get them tips for us. It ain't like I'm sleeping with any of these people. I'm just making drinks. It's some shit like that. So, Nine of Pentacles, see? This child be getting at them tips. That's what I'm saying. She'll bring home some tips. Instead of him saying like he used to do shit like, you know, like strippers. If you dating a stripper, you know where their money coming from. But they couldn't be a good dancer. They gotta be in VIP. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't just make their money like Players Club, get their money and go home. You swearing they in VIP. They doing something extra for that money. You bringing home all them tips. And look how you dress. You know, some shit like that. No, come on, man. This is a petty ass motherfucker. You can't even look at it like, okay, I know she got body and all that stuff and brains, beauty. So she bringing home a Nine of Pentacles. I need to meet her halfway. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of person being a Five of Pentacles don't even fucking work, or a Three of Pentacles barely work, but you getting mad at a woman that they got to do what they got to do for you and their child. And it ain't like she ain't helping you. You living there. Basically scot-free, nigga. This motherfucker was a devil. And then get caught cheating. And then get smart and say, well, if you wouldn't go looking, then you wouldn't find what you're looking for. Some smart shit like that. I'm hearing that shit. Like, you be wanting to whoop this nigga ass. Like, that's the type of nigga that's come through the door talking shit. Like, why did you call my phone? Bitch, you ain't come home last night. I need a babysitter. There's some shit like that, man. I be feeling sorry for women that be in situations like this. They get themselves in situations like this. That's why when it first start, you need to get the fuck out. Just straight up. When they first start showing they don't want to work, they don't want to do shit. You have a child with them. They're not showing that fatherly role. Bye. I don't give a fuck. Especially when you start getting chaotic, devil, you got addictions, like smoking weed. I'm just hearing smoking weed a lot. Three of Pentacles. This person's in the Three of Pentacles, not even the Five. Meaning they don't got no job. This woman is providing. And then you got phone calls from your missus and this shit going on. Like, what the fuck? Communication with the bitches. Bitch, nobody don't need that. Thank you. Go take your child's ass somewhere else with them manipulating ass lies. I'm just seeing this woman. She is beautiful. Okay? She about a little bit lighter than me. I'm seeing her. She wear her weaves nice and shit like that. She got breasts, a body, you know, and she get them tips. This lady be getting them tips. She talk nice to these men. She ain't flirting or nothing like that. She keep it casual. But she has a lot of men on the weekends that come talk to her. You know, the boss talk to her. The boss like she brings a lot of money into this club. An Ace of Pentacles, so she ain't no louch. Very intellect. She keep it on a positive level with these people that come in there, women and men. They all on her social media. Most of these people on her social media. And I heard somebody say, I didn't know you was going through that. You don't seem like you're going through that. You keep it put together at work. I didn't know you was going through that, girl. Yeah, girl. It's a mess. So this man offered her to like basically put them up. Like, you need to move to calmer water so you can concentrate on work more and get away from this nut right here. Maybe she used to come to work crying or some shit. Ugh. This nigga is a nut. What's going on? Yeah, Seven of Wands, a lot. You know, he was going out there having a lot of sex, passion, sex, lust, passion. He was out there having a lot of sex, lust, passion. There go the wands again. A lot. How much you got? A lot. A lot, a lot. I'm just getting the 8 of wands, 7 of wands. That's a lot of fucking sex, man. He was out there having a lot of sex. And then accuse her. Look at the communication. She's sitting in the bed. You know, somebody either calling her phone or she waking up at night waiting for him, worried. And he out there having a lot of sex. Look, she's thinking about reflecting on a happy family. You know what I'm saying? 10 of Cups, King of Cups. understanding. I just need some I wish he understand me. He don't understand me. Some shit like, you know how it is, ladies. You been through this. You be sitting home waiting for somebody, waiting for that phone to ring. Look at it. She waiting for the phone to ring. He don't call, and she's sitting up there reflecting about how she want a happy family and some understanding. I wish he understand how I feel. You know, like, this shit crazy. What the fuck is this? Ace of Cups. Balance, peace, harmony. There go the wands. She know what he was doing. She thinking about what he's doing. You know how you be sitting back thinking how he having sex with another woman and all that shit. Look at all these wands, y'all. That's crazy. When you want to go looking for shit, you wouldn't find it. I see her going through some of his shit. Yeah, you wouldn't go looking for it. You wouldn't finding numbers. Child death. After that, I think the last straw, she wanted to put that shit to her end. She used her intuition, wisdom. She got inner knowledge of what he was doing. He was out there having sex. Yeah. You calling the phone, women picking up, childish ass individuals. Look. So she put her high priestess on, like, yeah, this is the end. I call it quits, death. I gotta call it, quits. And I'm gonna take his advice. I'm gonna go. So she started making the decision to move to calmer waters and move in with this man. It's platonic. I really feel like it was no sex going on, nothing like that. It was just that she brings money to this club, and she wanted him, and he wanted her in the right mind frame, and wanted the child away from this chaos. So he wanted those King of Cups. Like maybe he had dad himself or some shit like that. Child, Temperance Angel, balance something out. She wanted to balance something out. Hierophant, using her inner knowing of what's going on, and she got tired of it. She called it quits at one night, sitting by that phone. She was like, fuck it. I'm going to just go ahead and take my boss advice. I'm going to go ahead and pack out shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what he out there doing. He ain't fooling me. I already got phone calls. I already called his phone. I'm tired of sitting up here by myself, me and my child. I'm about to go over here with this, Hierophant that give her wisdom. So that's what she was doing, planning to leave. I know that's right, girl. Eight of Cups. Walking away. I told you. That night she decided to walk away. So she left. She packed her shit with all her emotions, her child up, and left. And went towards this Hierophant. Somebody that gives her wisdom. An older gentleman. That's what I heard. A little bit older than her. Started celebrating. She went to this, there go the cups with the bar. Started celebrating. Like, yeah, I left. I finally left, girl. Look, lovers. Maybe she thought she was going to be in a relationship with him. I don't know. Seven of Swords. This motherfucker started calling her at her job. Seven of Swords. Communicating with her job, threatening her and shit like that. After she started celebrating, after she left. I be never understanding that. Why do you still work at? I don't know. This man couldn't locate. You ain't gonna do all that. Maybe they just thought that he chaotic and that's about it. Maybe he'll wake up when she leave, when her and the kids leave or something. But he started calling the phone at this job, communicating, to her, a lot. 7. Probably called the phone 7 times. So this night he didn't come home. She left. She packed up. She left and she went over here. And then she started celebrating at her job, telling everybody that she left. A lot of communication. He started calling this job, threatening her. Yeah, what's this? 10 of Pentacles. She started getting to the bag. Child. She started really getting to the bag, celebrating. Child. She can keep that shit, Then 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, lost, grief, depression. This man wanted her in lost, grief, depression with this communication call in his job. Child, what the fuck happened? I could already feel what already happened, but this is crazy. Kept calling the job. Oh my God. The magician. Manipulating. I was about to say it too, like calling under different people's names. Like calling under different people's names and shit like that. I see the owner saying, somebody named Melissa. Melissa, the phone for you. Who is it? He'll be lying and saying, you know, he's somebody else. I was about to say that shit too. After you get so many phone calls, you be like, don't pick up the phone for Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel started turning into her favor. Strength. She tried to stay strong for her and her child. Yo, what's this? Yeah, stability. Four of Pentacles. She was trying to get her own spot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's plenty of options. She was looking for a spot for her and her child. She started rolling in that goddamn 10 of Pentacles. I know that's right. She went to a 9 of Pentacles to a 10 of Pentacles. Her G's stay G'd up. And his ass was in the 5 of Pentacles when she left. I know that's right. Where them bitches at? Where them bitches at? Where them childish bitches at that was calling your woman that was handling all the business? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So she was about to move. She got an offer to move in her own spot. This could have been after so long. Don't happen that quick. Y'all gotta remember, it's like over years. You know, a couple years, something like that. Roll by, you know. Don't say like, I ain't saying like soon as she moved in and all this. No, you gotta, you know, over a sum of years, a couple years, she got to the 10 of Pentacles, started getting her stability for her and her child, got an offer for stability for an apartment. So this is her about to move into her place. Child. And what was he doing? Did some weird ass shit. King of Pentacles. Emperor. So this person is already an emperor. So she got an offer from a King of Pentacles for an apartment. That she just had motherfucking balls all around her, didn't she? King of Wands. That could be her. She could have a son. So he a little bit older, not that much older. Page of Wands. Yeah, he a Page of Wands, King of Wands. This is over a little bit of time. Wheel of Fortune turning into their favor. I hate when this happens. Like everything be going good and then bam, you got a fucking devil. Want to ruin every fucking thing for you. Child. So she got an offer from, this is her son, a little bit older. Okay. They got an offer from a King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles for an offer to move into a place. 4 years. So this took 4 years. So, like I said, 4 years. The son is a little bit older. Child. And you got 8 of Pentacles, patience. That's how much patience they had. 4 years. This man had patience with her. Child. Regret. I knew this was going to come out. I knew something would happen. Like, this man he was all up in his emotions. These are the cups. 7 of Cups. Came in this motherfucking club with all his emotions. See this? And then death. Bore her death and regret. This is like shots fired. Child, regret. Then it left a lot of people in regret. They couldn't do more to help or some shit like that. 5 of Pentacles. This fucking man brought this woman to the 5 of Pentacles. Basically, she out of here. Knight of Swords. He came in that Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups energy. All up in his emotions. Knight of Wands. Mad as fuck. All up in his emotions. Angry. Look. And then we got 10 of Wands. That man was pissed the fuck off. Then you got the Chariot. Cops. Yeah, what the fuck? And then you got the Hangman, jail time, strength. Then I knew that was gonna fucking happen. I knew that shit was gonna happen. He pushed in a motherfucking door. That's how Amy let his emotions get over and caused a death. And then everybody was gonna regret they was not able to help this girl. So it's something like maybe she still was breathing or something. Whatever he did, shot fired. He was not able to help her. You know what I'm saying? He was not able to help her. They was not able to help her, and he brought a towel to this woman. Anyway, let's get the other cards out. This is sick. But you cheating on her. This sounds like a damn narcissist. This how they do. Don't take accountability. This woman working hard. She a beautiful woman. I see her too. She a very beautiful woman. And she's not flirtatious. She's just a social butterfly. You know, she loyal. And this is what this emperor saw her as. Like, yeah, she don't get down like that. I can respect her. Some shit like that. You know, I don't know if she used to come there with abuses on her, some shit like that. I'm seeing that. So he probably was like offering her a place to stay and shit. This man ain't fucking right. Let me get the other cards. I knew that shit was coming up. You see how he pushed open the door with his emotions? Mad as fuck. Let me get these other cards. This shit is weird. I hate shit like that. It'd be beautiful women or men that be going through this, caring, loving people. That's why I be saying in the beginning, when you first see the red flags, when somebody don't appreciate you working and they ain't doing shit, get the fuck out. Don't you waste no time with the damn devil. It gets worse. It don't get no better. Man or woman, it don't get no fucking better. It seemed like a little bit jealousy was going on. To me, bitch, what you want to do? Work. You couldn't work that job like she worked it. Get all that goddamn attention. Sound like some ego death or something was going on here too. Like, So what you was doing? Trying to make her jealous on purpose? Big ass nigga. Like, make sure the girls pick up the phone. This some weird ass shit to make her jealous. Like that was gonna keep her. Oh God, let me get this other story out. I'm done. I hate that shit, man. I really do. That's why I don't even watch them shows no more. I don't watch them no more. I used to be on them shits all the time. Like, you can imagine my face though. I'm like, what? But she ain't even do nothing. Or he ain't even do nothing. I'll be just like that. Like, I can't watch this shit no more. It always started out like that. He was a beautiful girl. She was a beautiful girl. She had everything going for her until they meet the devil. You notice that? Or man, until somebody come in their life and they start getting jealous, and you know, it's a whole trickle down effect. Like that's why I started learning about the red flags. Like especially when somebody start playing mind games with you and shit. In the beginning, bitch, I don't play mind games. I don't do that. It's either you like me or you fucking don't. Plain and simple. I ain't doing no mind games with no grown ass man. The fuck I look like? I don't like that shit. When they start playing mind games, I get the fuck far away from them. I don't got no interest in your ass no more. Because I already see what you about. If you do it now and I don't even know you, and then when I get with you, you're going to do worse. Let's do the next one. I start learning. You know, I got myself in some bad situations. I ain't going to lie, but as soon as I get... One thing I'm going to say about me, I don't give a fuck. As soon as they start that smacking and all that other shit and talking they lips, I'm out. I'll be having a plan right then and there. I'm not even lying. I'll be having a motherfucking plan. I'll be like, And then when I start getting quiet and they start all that arguing and shit, they better watch out. Because it's like, bitch, I'm a spaz. And I'm going to get the fuck out of here. By the time you come back home, my shit going to be gone. I'm in another fucking state. I'll be on that Greyhound. I don't give a fuck. But I ain't got to call. I'll be on that Greyhound. Y'all be playing around. I don't be playing around like that. Bye. Motherfucker out they mind. And you think I'm going to stay here with this fucking stress, this tension. You fucking crazy. And I ain't even doing shit to you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a woman. You got me fucked up. Bye. You must be on something. Child. Y'all be dealing with that shit. I'm telling you, I'm quick. I don't waste no time with domestic violence. First time you put your hands on me, you know, you be like, okay, maybe that was your idiotic self. Like, yeah, maybe that was like they was too heated. But if you do it again, I'm out. I'll be making plans right then and there. As soon as it happens, I'm like, yeah, it's time to go. About to go. But like, yeah, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? Can't stay at that same job. If they just crazy, you never know. Can't stay at that same job. Ooh, I got so much stuff in here. They could have this motherfucking place. I'll take my shit, start putting that shit in the trash little by little. They be coming home like, where this at? Where is that? I don't know. What happened to it? That should be in the dumpster. I be getting rid of myself little by little every day. Y'all better be smart on that shit. Already had that bus ticket. I'll be out. I'm not putting up with no crazy psychopath motherfucker like that. What's this next story? Man or woman? I don't give a fuck. Don't be ever saying I'm a man, so a woman ain't gonna be able to do shit. They catch your ass off guard. I done seen plenty of stories like that. And they get you with lust, sex, passion. They get your ass. That's how they get your ass. I see that. That's how they get your ass. Yeah. Now what's this? Road. Somebody was traveling the road. I hear 18-wheeler. Somebody travels the road a lot. Somebody's a truck driver. Here we go. Somebody travels the road a lot. Yeah, grandparent. They could travel the road to go see their grandparents a lot. But this is a truck driver. I'm picking up a truck, crime, and passion. They be on the road, motel, hotel, staying in motels, hotels, doing crime and passions. This is a truck driver, a male, child, natural disaster. Call it a natural disaster while they're on the road. What the? This ain't funny, but this somebody that's in their ego. Like, I could just do that. Like, they might take out families. They go on the road, mind control. Like, this person, I don't know, it's something about mind control. So this is a person that goes travel on the road, 18-wheeler. They stay at motels, hotels, and then they do crime and passions while they staying at this motel, hotel. You know, some shit like that. A male truck driver. Social media. They watch people on social media, maybe in their town, in this community. And they're, oh shit, they find people in the community where they staying at this motel, hotel at. They're single. They find people that's single. So it could be like Twitter, Tinder, some shit like that. They be driving. I told you they be driving. They probably, fraud, they probably don't even say their real name. Give people their real name. So they be on like Tinder or dating apps. And they find people in their town like to come to the motel, hotel. They got a truck, so they ain't come to pick nobody up. And it be a trap. They be setting traps with lies. I told you. This is a truck driver doing this shit. And they go on social media, these apps. They just meet people in their community. And then, look, death. Their whole main purpose is to cause a death. This person been to jail before, imprisonment, cleaned up, legal proceeding. Like, they're not telling people about their criminal background. Of course not. You're weird. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I be telling y'all to do background reports on motherfuckers, too, before you start dating them. Look, control. Strangulation. There's somebody that strangulate people. Women. They go around strangulating people in motels, hotels. And they got a truck, so you know. Woo, what I just heard. Around state lines, state borders, state lines. So this is a truck driver that does crime of passions while they're staying in a motel, hotel. And I heard, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more. This person could be married. This person could even be married. That's crazy. Intuition. Some people use their intuition. did not hook up with this person. Man-made disaster. They knew it was gonna be a man-made, something weird off about this person. That maybe they got caught in their lies, run away. Yeah, somebody used a cult. This person gonna be part of some sick ass motherfucking cult, or they just, I don't know why I heard manhandle, power. They got a power of like how many people in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of 5 men alive. This how this person, somebody got away. Somebody got away from this person, cover up. Now they trying to cover that shit up. Somebody ran away. Somebody knew they was trying to cause them a man. They tried to probably strangle them, and then they ran away. They got away, got up and got out. I heard had the power of 5 men, so they strong. This is a diesel strong man. This man is on the road trying to cover this shit up. What the fuck? Drugs, abuse, and neglect. So they abuse and neglect them. Like talk shit to them. Like, you know, you talking down on them once they get them in the room, talking shit. Like I heard, you're a prostitute, huh? What? Like they just switch up once you get there. Like you a prostitute, huh? I heard them just come out bold. You a prostitute. So what I'm getting with this is like they're like big, stocky. This is a big, stocky man. And somebody got away. Like, what? You ain't gonna talk to me like that. Why you call me over here to just talk to me like, and they got away? Like they left. Like, hold up. They probably got on the phone. You know, they said something wrong with them. And they got on the phone, started like calling their friends, some shit like that. Like, come pick me up. Or some shit like that. I don't know what they got dropped off by Uber, Lyft, some shit like that. They probably told them to drop them off. Get dropped off. Like, don't drive or some shit like that. This man be on the phone fraud and all this social media fraud. Saying fake names and shit. When you this woman right here, whoever she is, this could be your story. You could have got away from a fucking serial killer. Don't even know it. You could have been, dating somebody on, like, talking to somebody for a while. They said they was a truck driver and they'll be in your town or something like that. You can come see me at the hotel, get dropped off. I'll pay for your Lyft. I'll pay for, they using fake names. I'll pay for your Lyft. I'll pay for your Uber to get here. And then once you get there, this motherfucker rude as fuck. Like, they'll say shit like that. Like, you're a prostitute, huh? No. Then why you here then? Bitch, you the one paid for my shit. That's why I be telling you, too. Don't be going nowhere without no money. At least $20 or $40. You better have that shit on you. So we can get you closer to the place where you at. Or, you could do some shit like sneaky. If you got that Uber or that Lyft app, if motherfuckers start being weird, acting weird, you know what I'm saying? You can say, look, I gotta get up, like, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. You got a bathroom? Be like, yeah. And you in that bathroom, you ordering that damn Uber. Next thing you know, they talking, but that Uber about to be outside in a minute. They don't even fucking know that shit. That's what I feel like this person did. Like, call the Uber. This motherfucker's a fraud. I'm calling fucking Uber. Oh, God. Something about debt, credit card, something about a prepaid card, travel. This person use a prepaid card when they travel. Secret. They want to remain anonymous, secret about their name. That's how they pay for these Ubers and shit. They use fake ass names to get the girls to them. Somebody got away from them because they realized they was a fraud. Like, yeah, I heard that song, somebody come get her. dancing like a stripper. This is a rude ass man. This is a rude ass fucking man. Like, I don't know, they think women like to be talked to like that, or I don't know what the fuck this is. But like, as soon as I sit down, you got drinks, we chilling, and then you be like, you a prostitute, huh? You just come out like that. I'm like, what? Oh, that's my sign right there in my head. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I'm gonna still act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, you better not take none of that goddamn drink. You know what I'm saying? You better pretend. Get your ass up. I'm about to use the bathroom real quick. I had to use the bathroom since I had to come on, since I, was on that Uber or that Lyft. Excuse me for 1 second. Order that motherfucker Uber. I'm the type that look around the room, you know what I'm saying, for the address. Shit like that. I'm that type. Make sure I look up an address when you come in here and shit. Just in case, like, okay. Got that address. I'm gonna put that shit right in that Uber. Yeah, burial. This motherfucker be burying people all across. I heard over state lines. Child secret. Regret. They regret this one got away. I don't think they was able to witness what would have happened. I just think they felt something off, and they got away. Like they called that Uber. They called that motherfucker Uber quick. Smart girl. This person is going to fucking jail. This person gonna be found out trying to clean this shit up. So this person don't even know their real name. They just know that they're a truck driver. But this person go around state borders like dropping bodies off. Shit like that. State lines. I heard keeps hearing state lines. This is crazy right here. Assassination. Yeah, fake death. This person be going around. That one was a fake death. They thought they was gonna get this person. This person used their head. Good for you, woman. Or this could have been one of y'all. Y'all could have. You never know. That's why I be telling you about them dating apps. Y'all remember y'all had that Craigslist killer. Child, mother be crazy out here. Out of space. This man is out of his fucking mind. Yeah, because if I come there and you come talking to me, some shit like that, I'm like, what? So, what you invite me over here for? I just here to have a good time. What you think? So this is a stocky kind of, he got a nice body, don't look too good to me in the face. Maybe he might look good to, one of y'all, but he don't look good to me the way I'm seeing him sitting in that chair in that hotel room, This is not what it is. Perversion. This man is perverted. He do perverted stuff to these women. This man is a serial killer that's out of his fucking mind. And he has a spouse. This girl, whoever his spouse is, could just be worried about the money. You know what I'm saying? Getting that money from this natural disaster. She don't know this man causing natural disasters out there. It be like that sometimes. Tunnel. It's something about tunnels. This man go under tunnels with his tractor trailer. I said state lines. It's something about state lines. Some shit like that. This woman, she just like I said, I probably was in her energy just now. Like, what? Oh, hell no. Set something off with them. Some people don't use their intuition. You get what I'm saying? Some women don't. You watch the movies. Like, you be like, you be knowing because you don't watch the movie, but, it is a movie. They be actors and actresses. They know what's going to happen. Of course, they acting. It's a script. But in your mind, as a man or a woman, you already know what's coming. You be like, it's like one of those scenes, like, get the fuck out of here, girl. It's some shit like that. He perverted. I don't know why I see pinching the nipples real hard, biting nipples, like some shit like that. He assassinate and strangle these women. And he takes them and drop them off. He takes them in the 18-wheeler, drop them off, he calls it death. This child used her intuition. There's something off. And if he gets seen on if she see him on like the news, social media, some shit like media, she gonna be like, yo, I'm glad I got out of there. That's that nigga that tried to trap me. He out here acting like he's single. He ain't single. He got somebody. The woman don't care because she getting money. You know what I'm saying? He on the road all the time. That's what I'm picking up. Y'all better be careful out here. That's all I'm going to tell you. Love you.